Rose let out a deep sigh. Baron and Drake were recovering well from the wounds suffered at the giant mantis's claws. It had been another life-threatening day in what had been the city of Colorado Springs. After nearly 2 weeks of surviving in the apocalyptic new world, they had each gotten stronger. Well, except Cassie. She's too young to choose a path yet. She has 3 months until she turns 8. Rose was suddenly torn away from her musings as a familiar crack echoed from outside, followed by several more. Rose hadn't heard that sound since John had taken her to the gun range on his last home time. Everyone in the convenience store froze at the sound of gunfire. Baron looked at Cassandra, confusion written across his face as he flexed his gauntlet-like prosthetic hand. He had lost that hand on the first day of the apocalypse when he had tried to defend his wife and daughter from a mutated cat using his 9mm. The gun, like all guns, blew up in his hand, leaving nothing but a seared and bloody stump where his hand had been. Baron slowly stood up and quietly approached the thicket Rose had grown to protect themselves from the giant insects. They could hear the faint sounds of people yelling and insect screeching. How do people have guns? How are they able to use them without them exploding in their hands? After a few minutes of gunshots and yelling, everything grew quiet outside. "It's safe to come out now. The monsters are dead," a man called out in the silence. After a moment of not hearing a reply, he called out again. "My name is Corporal Higgins. My men and I are from the army base, and we are gathering survivors together. We have a safe place where we can protect civilians. Come on out. You won't be harmed." Baron, Cassandra, and Rose gathered together and conversed in a whisper. "Can we trust them?" Cassandra asked.